Hello, my name's Sandy. How you doing? So tell me, how many people do we have playing today? We're playing solo, huh? All right then, let's have a name. Okie dokie, have a look around and choose an episode. Or you can press F to browse through your favorite episodes. 30 seconds. Okay, you're gonna buzz in on the letter B. That's B as in bottle blonde. 20 seconds. So we're going. Now when a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then to pick the answer that you want, just hit that number on the keyboard. Follow me? Easy breezy. All right, now get out of here.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
All right, welcome to our Halloween episode. I gotta warn you ahead of time, some of the stuff is pretty creepy. So, if you get really scared, I'll be more than happy to help. Oh! Ah! Ah! What the hell is that? Oh, God! Oh, it's a thread. I thought it was a hangnail or something. Oh, I hate those. You get salt in those, they get snagged on your sweater. I'll tell you. Give me a category. This one's called I'm Scared, Hold Me. I'm gonna make this one $1,000. Halloween doesn't always have to be about scary stuff. For instance, check this out. Which of these does not have anything to do with dead people? Necrobia, necrology, necrophilia, or necromancy? Ah! It's a bug! Necrobia is simply the name of a genus of beetles. Of course, those beetles may be feeding on the flesh of a dead person, but I'm not really sure if that counts. Throw me a category.
Question alert. Question alert.
Here we have, are you ready for some Halloween? You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. And now, your question. Suppose the author of the poem The Raven were the man. That sick, twisted bastard Edgar Allan Poe wrote The Raven. 1, 2, 3, 4. When's the next time we're going to score?
Nevermore! Nevermore!
All right, I need a category. Today's specialties include worse than Sour Patch Kids on a paper cut. $1,000 if you get it. Okay, Halloween, huh? It's that time of year, and that means that... excuse me, right back.
Trick or treat!
Oh, look at you. You're an old-fashioned American girl, aren't you? Oh, your mommy and daddy must be so proud. Gee, where are your mommy and daddy? And what's with that axe? Why does it have 40 whacks written on it in blood? Oh, sweetie, have you killed your mommy and daddy, huh? Who's trick-or-treating? American history tells us that Lizzie Borden was that sweet young thing that took an axe to her ma and pa. Whoa, I guess that's just how weird things can get when you've just eaten a garbage bag full of those crappy black and orange peanut butter pieces of wax. Category, please. Hey, not bad. You chose a When Did Happen. All right, I'm going to show you... okay, you already know how to play. That's fine. The name of this When Did Happen is Been There, Killed by That. Scary stuff happens all the time, but nothing scarier than sequels. And speaking of sequels, I want you to remember this particular event. Halloween 2, The Nightmare Isn't Over, is released. Now, did this movie come out before Halloween 2, after it, or did it never come out at all? That's it. Let's see what we've done. Whoa, that was pathetic. Let's take a look at your overall score now. Okay, now, where were we? All right, pick a category. Shake hands with I'm channeling Spiro Agnew. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. Hey, I bet you didn't know the White House is haunted, did you? And I'm talking about more than just skeletons in the closets. Oh no, I think it's time they called in an exorcist. Given which presidential ghost is said to haunt the White House, what would you expect to hear the exorcist proclaim? Be gone, Zachary Taylor. Get thee behind me, Abraham Lincoln. I bet the ghost of Abraham Lincoln has been seen in the White House on many occasions. However, he's not very scary, really. See, the big white sheet he wears only comes down as far as his belly button. Time to pick a category. The category? Kumbaya, Mr. President. Kumbaya. Let's see what you'll do for $1,000. All right, you know how presidents go to Camp David, right? Which is very reassuring to know that, like in our time of need, the leader of the free world is out making s'mores somewhere. Considering the person for whom Camp David is named, how do presidents most likely end their campfire ghost stories? And Carter's son-in-law still howls. Camp David is named after Eisenhower's grandson, David. Well, I guess you can't really blame the presidents for taking a little break at camp. Things get tough when you live in the White House, and nothing helps you unwind like pitching a tent, building a fire under the stars, and swimming across the lake for a panty raid. Give me a category. This category is known as satisfaction. Got it in the bag. $1,000 at stake on this one. All right, for this one, choose the answer that best completes the following sequence. Snickers miniatures, blank, Snickers, Snickers, Snickers big one. Is it bite size, snack size, fun size, or munchie size? The next size of Snickers after Snickers miniatures are fun size Snickers. And aren't they just the cutest little things? I mean, look at them, so little and delicious, and look at they're chocolatey, or they really are fun. Throw me a category. Well, what do we have here? Don't spook me or I'll pee right here. How does $4,000 grab you? Okay, imagine you're going to... Oh my God, did you hear that? Is there something in the attic? Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be the... Wait a minute. I'm not Catholic. According to children's author Shel Silverstein, what's in the attic? A light, ghosts, the sidewalk, or flowers? Shel Silverstein's poetry anthology is called A Light in the Attic. But I still prefer having a nightlight in the potty. All right, I need a category. Hey, stress cut with lime sore.
It's time for a Bit for Fish Best Pun.
Grab hold of this gibberish category. Slap happy and cheeky. Let's see how much of $10,000 you can win on this gibberish question. Okay, you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this thing, but every second and a half, I'm going to take some of that cash back. Okay, get ready to buzz in and start typing when you know the movie title that this rhymes with. Eat your bum, slack maroon. Try not to be frightened by that scary punctuation. Come on, start typing. Oh, it's a classic story. Boy meets girl, girl meets fish-like thing reaches slimy tentacle toward audience. Category, please. For your enjoyment, I'll have a soulless corpse on the rocks. If you know this one, you're getting $4,000. Pencils ready. Let's do it. If zombies attack your local bar, slaughter the patrons, and spill everyone's zombie drinks, what would be caking the floors and walls? Blood, pineapple juice, and rum. Gray matter, vermouth, and gin. Typically, a zombie is made with rum, pineapple, and a couple other juices. Now what I want to know is how the zombies got in the bar in the first place. Hello? Bouncers? Don't tell me the undead still carry IDs. Oh, it's been years since I've been carded. All right, pick a category.
Tra-la-la, tra-la-lee. Here's a question for you.
I believe this one is called Interview with the Vampire Sports Fan. How does $2,000 sound? You know, nothing ruins a football game more than those damn vampires stalking the field. Because it makes his body into the shape of a cross, what penalty should the football referee call to scare off the vampires? Delay of game! Unsportsmanlike conduct! Holding! Or ineligible receiver! Here's the one the winners pick. Referees signal unsportsmanlike conduct by standing with their arms outstretched in the shape of a cross. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the undead. Excessive use of fangs to the neck. 15 yards. Time to pick a category. Let's have a big warm welcome for Calendars Are Spooky. I got $2,000 says you don't know this one. Hey, there's nothing scarier than a fill-in-the-blank question, right? Well, don't look now, because there's one on your computer monitor! If you're being chased by Jason on Friday the 13th in October, you know what I mean? It's Friday and it's the 13th of October, okay? On what day of the week should you expect to be chased by Michael Myers on Halloween in the same October? Now's the time to type it. If there's a Friday the 13th in October, Halloween's going to be on a Tuesday. Just whatever you do, don't fall asleep in between. All right, I need a category. And our special guest tonight, but it's just not breakfast without blood sausage. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. All right, okay. Fat, calories, sugar, salt. Hey, everybody's got to cut down on something, right? If Dracula decides to cut back on his intake of red blood cells, what disease should he look for in his victims? Diabetes, hemophilia, hypertension, or anemia? Anemia is characterized by a lack of red blood cells. I was fat, but then I tried a handy anemia shake for breakfast and lunch, plus a modest dinner. Look at me now! Give me a category. For your viewing pleasure, I've got a witch I need scratched. You get it right, you get $2K. Hey, looking for love? Well, check out this personal ad. Maybe something will pan out for you. Single female in search of non-Puritan males looking for magic. Barbados native later moved to Salem. Likes, care of kids, housekeeping, and that witchy woman song. Cotton Mather need not respond. Now, who placed the ad? I'm talking about the Salem witch trials here. Tituba, a slave from Barbados, was accused of and imprisoned for corrupting the children in her keep with lessons of voodoo and witchcraft. However, if you do respond to the ad, I gotta warn you, it's tough finding a restaurant she likes. I mean, she only eats things cooked in a giant kettle over an open flame and seasoned with eye of newt.
You've almost made it to the credits, but first, the attack. A little edgy, aren't we? I thought someone switched to decaf. Here, try this clue. Monster rock bands. Now, start banging your head on the keyboard, dude.
one. Let's take a look at your final score. That's the game. Wow, that was an exciting game. It was a real thrill. You were the best player we've had by far. Now do me a favor, will you? Look to your left. Now look to your right. Now repeat after me.
You don't know Jack!
Hey, if this episode is a keeper, just hit F and mark it as a favorite. And if you want to play another game, just let me know.
There's no ignoring the screaming Mimi. Your car is always in danger, so the screaming Mimi keeps screaming all the time. All eyes will be on your car, guaranteed.
Hey, would you shut that thing up?
See what I mean?
Also available, the Screaming Mimi smoke detector and the Screaming Mimi baby monitor.
Today in the court of the Honorable Oracle, he promised a polka-rific good time for her wedding reception. She says it was more like polka-thetic. They've decided to bring their dispute here to the Oracle at Delphi. The sagebrush has been lit. Let's check in on the action.
With what question do you query the Oracle?
Your Honor, this man said he had a polka band, but he didn't even have an accordion.
That's a lie, Speaker of Apollo. She's a liar.
Shut your elk trap, and beware the crossing of thieves.
Your Oracleness, my family expected the chicken dance. What could I tell them?
Only death awaits those that cross the fates. Now, do you have a receipt for the band?
The Oracle warned of Oedipus's fate, but how will it sort this mess out?
Judge, we polkaed their butts off.
May Zeus strike me dead. They were awful.
The Oracle has made a decision. Judgment goes to the one with the pure heart.
I've got a pure heart.
Not what I heard from the best man.
I guess that'll close the seal on the case of the pitiful polka, and this session in the court of the Honorable Oracle.